You want to belt higher in your mix? You want to belt stronger in your mix? You want to know, should I be mixing? Should I be belting? Well, today's video is in response to my own reaction video that I did to the new tune, Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. And so today I'm going to be talking about some of the technical aspects I covered in that reaction video, some of the things that they do from a technical standpoint that is in regards to mixing and belting. And is there a difference? I don't know, but I actually do know, and I'll be right back to tell you. Hi, I'm Mike Goodrich, creator of the Inner Singer podcast and all in Inner Singer things. A lot of courses soon to be announced. Got a technique course for men right now already and one for women coming soon and a whole lot of other stuff. But anyway, on with the video. You know, there's so much crazy information out there about mixing and belting, and there's just bad, incorrect information about belting, what it is, what it isn't, about mixing, what it is, what it isn't. You know, mixing's one thing, belting's another, all these, you know, in my opinion, and this is, you know, from somebody that's worked with people in probably over 25 Broadway shows and have a pretty extensive background in all this, and belting kind of started on Broadway, is that a lot of people, what they refer to as belting is yelling. Now, I'm not going to go into total depth because I've done that in other videos, but I am wanting to make some things specifically clear based on what Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande did so beautifully in that song. So let's jump in right now. The song opens with Lady Gaga singing a B natural, living on a B natural 4, which is right across what we would call her first bridge. Many people call it a break. It's the transition area where you go from chest voice into something. Now, you can either go from chest voice and pull your chest voice up, you know, which is not good. It's terrible. It's like driving too fast in first gear without shifting. Or you can go into a lighter head voice. Men go into falsetto. For effect, it's fine, but if it's the only way you can get the high notes, it kind of sucks. You know, it's not satisfying for you or the audience. So what you want to do is you want to go into a mix. Now, here's where the controversy starts. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I just want to show you a couple of exercises on how you can find it and develop what these ladies are doing with their own voices, okay? But the controversy is as follows. On that B natural, there are people that call themselves belters that are really yellers, and they would be yelling that B natural in raw gut chest. And they'd be opening their mouth real wide, and the vowels would go really, really broad, and it wouldn't sound that great, and it wouldn't feel very good to them. What Lady Gaga does, and you can't tell, and this is what's confusing. This is what not only confuses teachers, but singers as well. And it confuses some very fine teachers that are actually very fine singers that can demonstrate beautifully, but they call it the wrong thing. They think they're belting in chest voice, and they're really not. They're mixing. So what Lady Gaga is doing on that B natural, it's so gorgeous, and it sounds it's chesty, and it's strong, and it's very conversational, and it's a mix. And if you listen to that song, and you listen to the first few lines, where she starts on that B natural, and she comes back down to the E, you can hear the difference, and you can hear a resonance shift. You can hear that the B natural is sitting a little higher. And then the E natural, all that is much more down in the chest. In my voice, it's not impressive. It's not, you can't even really tell, but I'll exaggerate it for you. So it's more like, So even in my voice, you can hear it down there. Now, she's an octave up, of course. So the way to work on this is, number one, first you got to get in your mix. And you got to realize that that is how you want to belt. Correct belting is a mix. Correct belting isn't yelling. The old belters that were Broadway belters and were really, really great at it, that could carry without amplification, you know, over an orchestra into the audience. And the reason they were called belters, let me say, yelling does not carry. If you find a good belter that's belting correctly on a B natural on up as a woman, and you find a yeller that can yell like they're yelling the note at a football game or yelling in a crowd, the one that mixes and belts correctly will absolutely from a volume standpoint and a decibel standpoint, bury the person that's yelling. The yelling won't carry across the street, and belting will carry to the back of the house because it's a mix and the proper resonator is employed. Really, really, really important to get these distinctions. Okay, so now I'm going to show you women how to develop this, and you guys can do it too. You just do it in a different part of the voice. So to get into the mix first, let's say on this B natural. I would put you on there and I would do something that would get you in the mix right away. And I'd take like a no, and you'd say, no, 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 no. And that's going to be for you. It's going to be no, 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 because you're an octave higher, right? But you can tell that that isn't no, 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 no. I'm not doing that. I would never make it. No, 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 no. So first you access the mix. Once you're in your mix, now you're golden. Now what you're going to do is you're going to learn how to belt a broader vowel. So you're going to go in on something like nu, like nook without the K. Okay, now you're going to do that. It's going to pick up a little more weight. No, 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 no. Once you establish that and you're making it, so you've got your first three in chest and your other in your mix. Okay, that's an octave, and that's from B3 to B4. And it's the B chord. It's basically B, D sharp, F sharp, B. Okay? Now you're going to go from nu to n, but you're going to keep the mouth the same, the shape the same, and when you go from that nu to that n, you're going to find it picks up a little bit more weight, and the vowel is a little bit broader, but you're still staying vertical. Okay. Now I don't sound great at all doing that. That's not what I would do up there. It's not the way I would sing. It's a little higher than I ordinarily do. But anyway, that's the idea. So it doesn't matter what I sound like doing it. What matters is the fact that you guys are going to get in your mix. And once you establish that, so that you're living up there, now once you establish that and you're in there like that, then you can begin to build that and build that and build that and basically speak up there the way Lady Gaga does in that song. And that's how she's doing it. Now, whether or not she had to learn that or she just rolled out of bed one day and could do it when she was younger, I don't know because I don't know her. I know she works her rear end off to get as good as she is. So she may have learned it. It may have been a gift. I don't know. It doesn't matter. If it's not natural in your voice, you can totally learn it. So it doesn't matter whether it's a gift or not. The gift is that you can learn it. So just make sure that you understand that what she's doing, if you're trying to do that now and you can't do it up on a B flat or B natural or a C, the reason you can't do it is because you're not in your mix. So get in your mix. And even if it's not strong and loud yet, who cares? I mean, mine's not strong and loud the way I do it like that right now. But, I can sing strong and loud. I just wanted to show you I can actually sing that note kind of loud. That's a B natural. And so you guys are going to be able to do it much better than that. It'll really be in your wheelhouse, but you've got to get into your mix first so you're not yelling. Okay, now let's take on the Ariana Grande stuff, what she did up on this E5 to the F sharp 5 and then back down. I can't remember the run, but it was something like the E to the F sharp, to the E to the D sharp, back to the B. And so she's in her second bridge and beyond. Clearly a mix belt, okay? It's not a light mix, it's a pretty strong mix. She's got great high notes. I love her high notes. I love the way she gets up there so easily and strong. Couldn't do it if it wasn't a mix. I did a video on a reaction to So Young. Great, great, great singer. All women who sing up into those stratospheric notes, let's say second bridge on up. Now, second bridge isn't stratospheric. That's the E natural 5. But as you go higher, it gets kind of stratospheric for a mix, right? Anywhere above like A flat 5 is getting pretty stratospheric for a mix, pretty high. All these gals can do that. My wife can do that. It's amazing. And so the thing of that is you will notice that the sound thins. it retains the quality of the singer's voice, but it thins. It's not a big fat sound like down at the bottom. It goes up like this. Now, we've talked about that before. So Ariana Grande does that so beautifully, and the little thing that she does that I think is great stylistically is she does a little glissando a lot of times, and a lot of people do that. She's kind of Now, again, an octave down, that's not that impressive at all in my voice, but up in your range, it would be. In my range, it'd probably be something like and so I would glissando up, and it's not going to be impressive, but the idea would be that kind of a thing, and that's like a B flat to a C, a B. So it's a B flat 4 to a C5, and down to the F and the G. So you're still coming down to the G and the F and the bridge, but that would be sort of a comparable place in a man's voice to what she did with her voice. So, you women, if you're going to develop that, need to develop the second bridge. And a great way to do that, I gave this exercise the other day in a video, but it's a terrific exercise, is the nay, because it thins out the chest voice and thickens up the mix. And something to do like to get up into that would be like that arpeggio on a nay, 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 nay. And in your key, nay, 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 nay. It's a lot higher, obviously. It's an octave higher. So you would take and you do the nay, like a little character voice. Nay, 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 nay. A great way to start it is just forget about singing and just make a sound. I've worked with a ton of voiceover people, voiceover actors, and, a lot of them are great singers. And they develop these amazing things in their voice, and they develop things in their voice that they can use for singing by speaking and doing sounds. So if you were to take and say, okay, I'm just going to be like a wicked witch in a Disney movie, and I'm going to say the word nay, and I'm just going to go, nay, 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 nay. And you do that. You forget about singing. Just make a sound. And you relax, make an ugly, weird kind of nay, nay, nay sound. And take it on up. Don't worry about how loud it is or how strong it is. Just make sure that you've got some chord closure. It's a little edgy sound, right? Instead of falsetto, So what you want to do is just play with that until it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. You can bring it down like, and it's not going to be much of a sound up there, although it might be for you. I've had a lot of women that the minute they do that, it's like, pow, it's really strong. A lot of women, the minute they do it, it's not very strong, but it will get stronger. For the guys, you can do the same thing, different part of the voice. You would take and you would say, for example, maybe B to F sharp. Nay, 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 nay. So it's a nothing sound, right? But, that gets you from a thick chest voice, thins out the chest, and it thickens up the mix. And so that's a way to use that exercise to start developing these things in your voice. So as far as that glissando that Ariana Grande does when she does this, and I did the, go up on what we call like a squeaky door. Squeaky door is just the edge of the chords, and it sounds like this. And it's kind of the edge. It's not like a hum, close to a hum, but it's not a hum. And it's the edge of the chords coming together, right? And you just walk on that. So I would do this. And you just do it lightly. That's not very strong what I'm doing. But it's connected. And if it's connected and going through the registers without going into falsetto and without the chords opening, so you're maintaining the chord closures, you go through the bridges, you don't initially care how loud it is at all because it'll build. It's like going to the gym and lifting light weights. You don't care how much you're lifting because as you're consistent with it, it will build and get stronger and stronger and stronger. So I got to start making shorter videos because my videos are way too long. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up now. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you enjoy this kind of thing, please subscribe. And, what I wanted to say first is, if if you want some clarification on this mixed belting thing, go grab my free ebook. It's the 5 biggest mistakes that singers make while singing in the mix or belting and how you can avoid them. And it really will crystallize some things for you, make some things very, very clear. The link will be in the description. God, I'm talking fast because I'm very conscious that I make long videos. If you like this, please subscribe. And I'd love to have you on the list. And you get notifications, boom, boom, watch the bell, hit for notifications. And comment. I love your comments. Leave comments, please. And like if you like the video, share it. Feel free to, of course. And again, somewhere on this page will be recommended videos. I'm babbling, but I know the last 20 seconds is what I need for those recommended videos to show up. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. On to the next time. I will see you for a Wednesday reaction video, and next Friday I will see you for a technique video. Okay. Ciao.